I'll never join you, Vader. I will never become like you.
You not of what you speak. I offer you power beyond your wildest dreams.
Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader stood there facing each other on Cloud City. They had been locked in a fierce lightsaber duel, but now Vader had taken Luke's hand, ending the battle.
You cannot win, Luke,
Darth Vader said, his deep voice echoing through the room.
Join me. Together, we can rule the galaxy as father and son.
Luke looked at the Dark Lord, his eyes full of anger and hatred. I'll never join you, Vader. I will never become like you.
You not of what you speak. I offer you power beyond your wildest dreams,
Vader said, his voice full of frustration.
Together, we can defeat the rebels and the Emperor and bring order to the galaxy.
Luke shook his head. I will never join you. I will never become a pawn in your twisted game. Vader stepped forward, his lightsaber still in hand.
And you leave me no choice. If you will not join me, then you will die.
Luke raised his arm and prepared to defend himself, but he looked into Vader's eyes and sensed his feelings. He sensed something he'd never seen before. A hint of sadness. He saw a father who was about to lose his son. In that moment, something shifted inside Luke. He lowered his arm and looked at Vader. Why would I join you? You killed my father.
No, I am your father.
Luke sat there, stunned. Obi-Wan had lied to him. But why, he thought. Is the dark side stronger? If he had lied to him about this, what else had he lied to him about? Luke pondered for a moment, then made his choice. He would find out the truth about all this. I will join you, he said, his voice barely above a whisper. Vader looked at him in shock.
You will join me.
Luke nodded. I will join you, but on one condition. We will bring peace to the galaxy together. No more death and destruction. Vader looked at Luke for a moment, then nodded.
Agreed. Together, we will bring order back to the galaxy.
Luke stepped forward and extended his hand. Vader took it and helped him back onto the platform, sealing their new alliance. As they walked out of the carbon freezing chamber, Luke knew that he had made a decision that would change the course of his life forever. He had joined Vader, but he had also found a way to bring peace to the galaxy and learn the truth. And for that, he knew it was worth it. Luke and Vader worked together to bring order to the galaxy, but their methods were not always peaceful. They were ruthless in their pursuit of power, and they quickly gained a reputation as two of the most feared individuals in the galaxy. At this point, Luke had been presented by Vader to the Emperor as Palpatine's new apprentice. As they grew stronger, they began to turn their sights on the Emperor. They knew that he was the true enemy of the galaxy, and they were determined to bring him down.
Luke, we must strike now. The Emperor is weak and vulnerable. My spies have informed me that he will be in the Imperial Palace tomorrow.
Luke nodded. I agree, but we must move quickly. The two of them set out to gather their forces and prepare for the final battle. They knew that it would be a difficult and dangerous mission, but they were determined to succeed. As they approached the Emperor's palace, Luke could feel the dark side of the Force coursing through his veins. He had fallen to the dark side, but he didn't care. He was only focused on one thing, destroying the Emperor. They fought their way through the palace guards, and finally, they stood before the Emperor himself.
You have failed me, Skywalker. You were supposed to be my new apprentice, but you have chosen to side with this traitor.
Luke looked at the Emperor with a cold and calculating gaze. I am no longer your apprentice. I never was, he said. I am the apprentice of Darth Vader, and together we will destroy you. The Emperor laughed.
You are both fools. You think that you can defeat me? You are nothing but weak and insignificant.
Vader stepped forward.
You may think so, but you underestimate us. Together, we are stronger than you can possibly imagine.
With that, the two of them engaged the Emperor in a fierce lightsaber duel. The battle was intense and brutal, but finally, Vader and Luke emerged victorious. The Emperor lay dead at their feet. As they looked at the Emperor's body, Luke realized that he had made a terrible mistake. He had joined the dark side and helped kill the most powerful being in the galaxy, but he knew that that was the price to pay in order to bring peace to the galaxy.
Luke, we have done. We have brought peace to the galaxy.
Vader said. Luke looked at Vader and nodded. Yes, we have, but at what cost? Vader looked at Luke and placed a hand on his shoulder.
The costs are 11. We have done what needed to be done, and the galaxy has been free.
Luke knew that Vader was right. He had made a decision, and he had to live with the consequences. He would continue to work with Vader to keep peace that they had brought to the galaxy. Disturbed by where this path had taken him, Luke would begin his journey back to the light. With help from his son, in time, Vader would do the same, and Anakin Skywalker would return. And that wraps up this fanfiction. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Leave a comment with more potential fanfics I can do in the future. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. May the Force be with you.